Hello, this is the WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter reporting. An impaired driver was arrested in a school zone in Pike County Wednesday afternoon, September 7th at about 2:18 in the afternoon. Trooper Angermeyer of the Indiana State Police was patrolling the school zone at the Pike Central Middle and High School when he observed a driver of a 1992 Chevrolet pickup truck disregard the stop sign on State Road 61 and State Road 56. The driver was stopped and identified as Anna Watson, age 37, of Winslow. Watson displayed signs of impairment and failed field sobriety test. Watson was transported to Davies Community Hospital in Washington, where further investigation revealed she was under the influence of alcohol, benzodiazepine, and methamphetamine. Watson was arrested on charges of operating a vehicle while intoxicated with a prior conviction, a level 6 felony. She was lodged in the Pike County Jail, where she is currently being held on bond. An Arizona juvenile was arrested after making a threat toward Mount Vernon Senior High School. Wednesday morning, September 7th, Mount Vernon Police and Indiana State Police initiated a criminal investigation after a threatening text message was sent to a Mount Vernon Senior High School student. The message was sent through an app that disguises the true sender. The message alleged a shooting was going to occur the following day at Mount Vernon Senior High School. During the investigation, officers were able to identify the sender as a 15-year-old male from Mesa, Arizona. The teen had previously attended Mount Vernon Senior High School, and he knew the student the message was sent to. Indiana State Police and Mount Vernon Police collaborated with Mesa Police and were able to locate the teen. During the investigation, it was revealed the teen made the alleged threat using that text app that supposedly you couldn't identify. The 15-year-old was arrested for interfering with an educational institution, a level 6 felony, and for threatening and intimidating, a class 1 misdemeanor. The juvenile is currently in custody in Juvenile Detention Center in Phoenix, Arizona. State Police note that all threats toward students, staff, and schools are taken seriously and will be thoroughly investigated. It is also important to remind students and parents to immediately report threats to police or school administrators. Julia Taylor has been awarded a Dubois County Relocation Impact Grant. Dubois Strong, in partnership with Radius Indiana, awards the $5,000 grants to out-of-state workers choosing to move to Dubois County. Recipients must commit to staying for at least 2 years. The grant is part of the Make My Move, Choose Southern Indiana initiative with TMAP to incentivize out-of-state workers to move to Dubois County. Julia, along with her husband Kenny and their son Casey, are relocating to Dubois from Galt, California in the Sacramento area. Julia is a remote MES systems engineer for CFID, and Kenny is a retired union iron worker. They are looking to be more centrally located and selected Dubois County due to its close proximity to Julia's family just outside of Jasper and Kenny's family in Newburgh. The Taylors fell in love with the rural scenery of Dubois County and are excited to explore southern Indiana and the outdoor recreation the area has to offer. This grant opportunity provides assistance to the Taylor family in establishing their new life in Dubois County. You want more information? Contact Dubois Strong via email at success@duboisstrong.com or by phone 812-482-9650, 482-9650. The Gaslight Pizza and Grill on historic 4th Street in Huntingburg is turning 50 this year, and John Songer and his staff want to celebrate with everyone by having a big celebration going on now until Sunday. The Gaslight Pizza and Grill originally opened in 1942 as the Victory Theater. It was immediately a center of attraction for the community and a wonderful addition for the downtown area. It went through very few changes until a gentleman by the name of Warren Evans purchased it in the 60s. Here's a side note. Warren was an original member of the Derby Rangers in World War II. He and his wife Frances had a grand idea around 1970 to convert the full theater over into a theater with a restaurant as part of the overall business, something that now is common for many new theaters being built, which was quite revolutionary for the time and especially in a small city like Huntingburg. After much planning and construction, it became the Gaslight Restaurant and Theater in September of 1972. From the very beginning, it was once again a main hub for the community, especially as a connection to the schools, which are a big part of its use, whether as a gathering place before or after games, or even for people coming from out of town to attend sporting events. Many utilize the restaurant as a fan-friendly headquarters for dining. Some of the advantages the restaurant has with visitors from the outside schools are directly tied to the iconic sports facilities in the city of Huntingburg, including the Memorial Gymnasium basketball facility, which is one of the largest high school gyms in Indiana, with a capacity of around 6,000 people. It is used for many major tournaments and indoor events. League Stadium is home to the Dubois County Bombers, a collegiate summer league baseball team. It is also renovated and used for the movie A League of Their Own about the Women's Baseball League during the 1940s. And finally, Southridge High School Football Stadium, a modern artificial turf facility that is also used for postseason high school football. All of these local attractions make it very simple for the Gaslight to have a major benefit from all schools local and away. Even though the theater is no longer used for movies, the stage area is a main focal point for having musicians perform. Other local events can also use the area for reunions, weddings, rehearsal parties, and smaller community events. This year, they will be celebrating 50 years as the Gaslight and 80 years since the Victory Theater was born. Even though the Gaslight is not being used for what it was originally built for, it is still a central focal point for the downtown business district and the community as a whole. Be sure to check out their website, gaslightpizza.com, or their Facebook page for more anniversary details and events. Happy anniversary to the Gaslight. The Jasper Chamber of Commerce announces that its annual meeting will be held as a luncheon for 2022. It will be held on Friday, October 7th. The location for the 69th annual meeting will be the Calumet Lake Pavilion at 2210 North Mill Street in Jasper. The luncheon will begin at 11:30 a.m., followed by the meeting, presentations, and the keynote speaker. The Jasper Chamber of Commerce is currently comprised of 17 board members and 2 staff positions. At this point, the outgoing Chamber Board President, Christian Bloom, will recognize those board members and officers who served during the 2022 term. Bloom will also make the presentation of the prestigious annual President's Community Excellence Award. This award is given annually to an individual of the community who has given of himself or herself in a variety of ways in order to make a difference. The award is always a surprise to the recipient and is such a great honor to recognize the work of an individual who has contributed to the success of the Jasper community. The board of directors for the Jasper Chamber for 2022 also include Vice President Ruger Kirsteins, Secretary Adam Windholt, Treasurer Morgan Tavis, and Tom Mormon, Mark Feist, Denise Isolina, Adam Windholt, Teresa Begley, Michelle Cave, Travis Mundy, Deidre Church, Matt Vogler, Ed Cole, Jessica DiLorenzo, Jason Raker, and Tony Mathewson. In addition to the board of directors, the Chamber has 2 staff positions. They are held by Nancy Eckerly, Executive Director, and Carolyn Gobert, Office Manager. New board members for 2023 will be announced during the annual meeting luncheon. The Jasper Chamber is pleased and proud to have Gary Dick as the keynote speaker. This will be an opportunity to welcome Gary Dick back to Jasper and to hear him tell of his experiences and stories of his travels and interviews with business folks throughout Indiana. He is the division president of Inside Indiana Business, a division of IBJ Media. They produce daily web-style newsletters along with radio and television shows. Tickets for the annual chamber meeting are priced at $45 each, or tables of 8 for $350. Reservations can be made by calling the chamber office at 812-482-6866, 482-6866, or you can email the Jasper Chamber at chamber@jasperin.org. The deadline for reservations is Friday, September 30th. The National Community Action Partnership has announced that Nikki Lasher, Health and Family and Community Partnerships Director from TRICAP, was one of 72 first-rate human services professionals to receive the organization's Certified Community Action Professional credential this year. The new CCAPs were honored September 1st at the awards gala during the partnership's annual convention in New York City. Joyce Fleck, CCAP and TRICAP Executive Director, would like to thank Nikki for her 15 years of dedication to TriCap and congratulates her for earning this certification. Established in 1993, the CCAP program provides a structured and focused procedure for community action leaders and managers to prove their mastery of a wide-ranging body of knowledge covering theories on the causes and remedies of poverty to assess how they are helping vulnerable people achieve economic security. Their understanding and comprehensive of community action's history, vision, and values are also measured. In order to successfully complete the process, individuals are required to provide an extensive record of their management and leadership skills and involvement in anti-poverty initiatives on the local, state, and national levels, develop a portfolio highlighting their education, training, and accomplishments, and pass a written exam. Dubois Pike Warwick Economic Opportunity Committee, also known as TriCap, is the designated community action agency for this community. Since 1966, TriCap nurtures self-sufficiency by providing health, housing, and educational services that change lives, empower families, and improve the communities they serve. To learn more about TriCap, visit tri-cap.net, or you can find them on Facebook. You can also give them a call, 482-2233, 812-482-2233. Now stay tuned. WJTS News will continue in a moment with a look at weather. Kurt Guxell then steps in with a look at sports.